Hey everybody, this is Evil West, and I'm going to show you how to kinda not suck at it. Let's get into it. Now, what is Evil West? Let me explain it while I try desperately not to die during this encounter. It's a Western meets horror vibe, and it's an action game if you haven't noticed already. And it starts off somewhat simplistic with what you have access to, but it very quickly has some pretty cool combat mechanics, which I will be showing here in this video. Alright, first off, ranged combat. Whenever you see the glowing yellow, you're going to want to shoot it. That'll interrupt their attack and also do a critical hit. You also have a revolver. I actually have a electricity modifier on that you get a little bit later. And you also have a few other weapons you'll get as you progress through the story, like I have a Boomstick. I also have a flamethrower. There's a few others, but don't want to show off everything here. Then on the right bumper, you're going to have your gauntlet attacks. Pretty straightforward, you know what to do with those. And also, if you see an enemy flashing orange, you can right stick in and interrupt that attack. That's going to be pretty important later on, so get in the habit of getting that foot out. Now, some other stuff you can do, as you see there's some TNT back there. If I hold down right bumper and continue to hold it while pressing forward, you can launch enemies into things. Just like that. If you briefly hold right bumper, you can then just launch the enemy and air juggle them a bit, and there's more you can do with that a little later, like shooting them out of midair, slamming them into the ground. But yeah, launching enemies is pretty important in this. If you're within kind of medium range of an enemy, if you dodge forward and press melee, you'll do that distance closing leap attack. Now, you do have unlimited ammo in this game, but some things do function on a light cooldown, like your shotgun, which you see in the bottom left will go back into cooldown after I shoot it once, so it's more kind of like an ability. Same goes with that electric shock ability that you get a little bit later. But don't worry about conserving ammo, just use it or lose it. Not really lose it. You know what I mean. Let's talk about your zapper now. This is one of the most important tools you have in the entire game. It's multi-use. It can either block and set people up for a stunned finisher move there. You can use it to pull enemies in, which will also stun them as well. I have an upgrade so it pulls in multiple enemies. Or you can press forward and use it and actually warp strike two enemies. Use the zapper, it's very useful. Down in the bottom left, you'll see those battery charges, and those can be used for a few things, one of which the Quake Punch ability. If you hit both the left bumper and right bumper at the same time, you'll initiate the Quake Punch. Or you can save up those battery charges till you have 3 and activate God mode. That's not actually what it's called, but it's pretty strong. You hit the left and right sticks in to activate that one. Here we have ourselves a shield boy, and there's 2 effective ways to take care of shields. You can either kill it the old-fashioned way with some damage. The Boomstick is exceptionally good at doing so. The other way is to lure them into an environmental trap, like the TNT there on the side, that will make short work of the shield as well. If you're in the need for some health, you do have a regenerating health ability down there in the bottom left. However, finisher attacks on enemies also will yield you some health. So whenever you see an enemy turn yellow color, hopefully this guy does. Come on, I'm filming a video. There we go. That will give you some health back as well. Now, as far as the general exploration goes, the game is fairly linear, but there are some light puzzle elements and also some side nuggets you can seek out for either gold or some character skins. You can get different skins for your guns, your cowpoke, and also you spend gold on the upgrades here. There's also a skill tree, and all of these can be reset if you spend your stuff kinda incorrectly. So that's pretty much the basics of Evil West. There's more stuff later, but that'll get you going towards the first half of the game. Now let me know what you think of Evil West if you've played it, or if you just watched this and you have a strong opinion, let me know it. And thanks for watching, everybody.